So it's been a little while, and we've got a lot to cover. Call of Duty has been sort of, not in the headlines as such, but been doing a lot behind the scenes, posting stuff, and there's a lot to cover. So make sure you stay tuned, because this end thing I'm going to cover is kind of crazy. But before we get into it, don't forget to drop a like and a sub, but let's just dive into it. So, first topic is the classic mode in Black Ops 7. It is definitely something we have talked about for a good while, with it being by far the best mode that they've dropped probably since, what, Cold War? Since Cold War was out. Obviously, the positive reception, everything. They finally announced it's going to be a permanent mode, which is obviously great news for everyone that loves actual Call of Duty. Obviously, Season 4 Reloaded comes out, the AN-94 is back, we get Launch from Black Ops 1, we get Fringe from Black Ops 3, and Hacienda from Black Ops 4, and I think Gridlock as well from Black Ops 4. So, there's going to be a lot more just cool maps get thrown in there from the older CODs, and people are just, like I said, they are just very happy with the current state of the classic mode being permanent. However, it doesn't come without the problems, of course. We still see cheaters in there, we still see all the other bullshit, so there is still problems, but the amount of pure happiness that this mode has give people who miss playing Call of Duty is crazy. So many people are like excited and happy about this, and it's brought so many people back. My only concern, obviously, is going into Modern Warfare 4, tac sprint's back and sliding's back, and it just completely reverses the change that Black Ops 7 did. So it's going to be interesting unless they do a classic mode. I just don't know, man. I watched a few people cover this, T-Dog, other people like that, talking about the classic mode and the split. Like, I just think, honestly, give us classic movement and have the slide as a second playlist. Make the default gameplay like the classic mode, because that is Call of Duty. And then if you want to play slide crackhead mode, put that as a playlist. That's what I would do, in my opinion. I think that's better. But and, you know, I think a lot of people probably agree with that, but obviously it is what it is. I don't think they'll ever do that, sadly. I think this is the best we're going to get. But on to the next problem, or the next situation, shall I say. So, obviously with Modern Warfare 4 around the corner, we have a lot of leaks, gameplay, obviously reveals, stuff like that. And one of the biggest concerns, obviously, is, again, going into it, is the anti-cheat, which, again, we've covered several times on this channel, if you guys have watched for the last few years. And yeah, I mean, again, it's a valid concern. Me and Dean, like me and Tank, were talking about this every day, saying literally, if you can't give us an anti-cheat, COD shouldn't be on PC. You can't give us an anti-cheat that works, COD just shouldn't be on PC. That's just how it is. It shouldn't be cross-platform at all. It should be competitive, should be on console. It should not have cross-platform, because it's just ridiculous, the amount of cheaters. And like, everyone's like, oh, like, we're gonna fix it next year. Bro, it's been like this since Cold War, or 2019. It's not got any better, it's actually got worse. So look, console's the only way it's going to be better. And people saying you can cheat on console, yes, you can to a degree, but it's a lot more strict and a lot harder to do compared to on PC. So yeah, do I think that the cheat Modern Warfare 4 is going to be better? Absolutely not. I think it's going to be just as wank and horseshit as the others. So don't keep your hopes up for that. I wouldn't personally. I can't see that happening. I see it just going to be a load of shit as usual. So yeah, not good. But look, at the end of the day, I'm not going to hate on the game until I've like at least seen more and seen proper multiplayer gameplay. I don't like the movement already, because it's just like the last brain rot 6, 7, 8 years, whatever. So not too keen on that. You know, I was playing COD Ghosts earlier, but I just missed that sliding. The delayed slide that was used just to get to cover or to capture a blitz point or something. That is how a slide should be, not this crackhead brain rot movement. But I've also noticed, you'll see on screen, obviously, this Black Ops 7 Classic mode, like, positioning matters, holding the pre-aim matters, because you can't slide 1,000 miles an hour and tac sprint around the map. Like, you know, it makes a difference. So, I am not very happy in a way about Modern Warfare 4 for multiple reasons, but at the same time, as long as it's better than Modern Warfare 2 in 2019, I think people will be okay with it. There's a lot riding on it, I'd say, as I've said for the last few years, that the game itself has just been dying every year. And yeah, this is going to be make or break, in my opinion. But I guess we'll have to see. But let's move on to the final topic of this video, which is probably the biggest one. Call of Duty have announced Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 ports on PlayStation 4 and 5. So why is that a big deal? First off, for those that are Xbox players, I myself I grew up on PC in '99. That was my first PC. I got a PS1 in like 2000, and I also got an Xbox original. So I played all the consoles. I was always an Xbox fan though because of Halo and stuff, and I preferred Xbox as the 360's greatest console ever, in my opinion, greatest console of all time. And why does this matter? Because when you play Xbox, you can play Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, World of War, any classic game from the 360 or even the original Xbox, you can basically play on any Xbox platform now, apart from PC, of course. But that backwards compatible is huge. On PlayStation, you can't even play PS3 games. On PS4, never mind PS4 and PS5. So it's a big deal in a way because it means that those people are able to do it. But there is also a bit of a problem. You're still not able to put your disc in to a PS5 that's a PS3 game and be able to play Black Ops 1, for example. Now, obviously, you can do that on Xbox, you can't do that on PlayStation, and they're also selling these ports for like $40. What is my opinion on this? I'm going to say everyone's favourite quote for you. Ball-washing bastards is exactly what I think about that. Here, fucking useless bastards at Activision have ruined the game completely over the last decade. Now you want to give us some good CODs, but charge us $40 for games that are over 15 years old. 15, 16 years old, you're going to charge us $40, right? And then on top of that, you can't just put your disc in and use the physical media, apparently. You have to go and buy it digitally. Wank stains. And this is why, look, as bad as Xbox is with a lot of their shit, it's the one thing I've said that Xbox is phenomenal at. I still, to this day, can go and play any game I want from my old classic console, because I have all my old discs. I mean, I have a Series S, so I can't do that. Obviously, I have a 360, which is what I play on. But if I had a Series X, I can put any of them in and play it. That is how it should be. It's disgraceful, and I think Activision need to take a fucking look at themselves even more, which they never will, because they just think, money, 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 you know, like Mr. Krabs, like, whatever. And, yeah, like, it's ridiculous that we're even having this fucking conversation. Activision, again, being money-greedy bastards, it's insane to me, but I'm going to wrap it up here, because I'm going to start ranting, I'm going to start getting angry, and, it's just another nail in the coffin, really, for COD and, you know, them treating the fan base like shit. But thank you so much for tuning in. Ugh, Jesus. I'm having one of them days, man. The heat's too much, okay? Just allow it. Give me a break, yeah? And thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like and a sub, as always. It helps out a ton if you guys are new. And I will catch you guys in the next video.